Hello and welcome to L&N Stadium here in beautiful Louisville, Kentucky. This is our penultimate game of the Tennessee-Kentucky Future Stars Challenge. Tennessee leading the series 2-0, but now we have the oldest, the most experienced of all the 8th graders. They're getting ready for a great game here. We're running 10-minute quarters for a little bit of a time crunch. But we're looking forward towards a good one, right?
Yeah, absolutely. These eighth graders, these guys are going into high school and potentially going to be stars for their team this coming fall. So you heard if you heard about a kid, they were here first. They played here first. So
Yeah, and they certainly got some good reps in. If it looked anything like the games we saw earlier, 6th grade and 7th grade both did amazing all across the board. Very fun 6th grade game, especially as we're off number 33, fielding it. He gets around another. Flag goes
comes out.
flying up to the 40, but finally wrangled down.
Yeah, that's a great return. I'm curious to see what the flag is on.
Yeah, so that was Drew Williams out of Lexington Christian. That's a perennial powerhouse in Kentucky.
Yeah, and there's the replay right there. He just kind of maneuvered his way, to around the 43, 44, maybe not 45-yard line, excuse me, but great starting position for Kentucky. The flag is still out on the field. Looks like they will call block in the back. So that will set them back. I believe that's 10 yards, if I'm correct.
Yeah, looks about like that. So Brody Shannon, the 5'11", 180 quarterback out of Paducah Middle, will be headlining this Kentucky offense. As he hands it off, he's got legs on him, but unable to get anywhere further than the 34. That was number 2 for Kentucky. Keyline Warner out of JCTMS.
Yeah, just outside zone, just, couldn't find anything more than, a couple yards. And great job by the Tennessee defense to wrap him up, contain, and knock him down. They don't want a repeat of what happened on the kickoff return, busting it for a big gain.
Yeah, that's been a little bit of a common theme throughout these so far. As it gets muddled up in the backfield, looked like maybe a failed read option.
Yeah, looks like the middle wasn't there. The quarterback tried to do it himself. The outside wasn't there. To give to the running back. That's one thing about Kentucky that I'm kind of noticing today. They love their read options. They love to run it with their quarterback, get their quarterback in space, uses legs to run, and we'll see. Looks like it's going to be third down and medium. We'll see if they go to the air or keep it on the ground here.
Yeah, so coming out in 3rd and 5 to go. Will come. Looks like it'll have dual backs in the backfield. Two on one side. Looks like there might be
a flag. Looks like that's going to be on the defense.
So that might bail out the Kentucky side of the ball. As they'll walk them back 5 yards, creating a easy, looks to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and they call encroachment there. Yeah, it looks to be 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and inches.
Yeah. So
first down.
Okay. So a easy break, if anything, for Kentucky there.
Yeah, they definitely needed that. You don't ever want to be in a situation where you're, 3rd and medium around your own, goal line. But nevertheless, they come out in Buckeye and looking to make this defense work. So there's another flag.
Yeah, it looks like there might be a bit of a continuity between our 7th and 8th grade games with the heavy involvement of the stripes.
The Zebras.
Yeah, they're.
The Zebras are out today. Was there like a break-in at the zoo or something, or?
I
because
don't
the
know. It's
zebras have escaped.
they sure have. They're causing some havoc. And you got to think it's got to be hot down on that
It's got to be
field,
hot. Yeah.
especially with the sun beaming down on that turf. It's got to be burning, especially those end
Yeah.
zones. Whew.
Well, I will say the humidity is nowhere near as bad as it typically is in summer, but it's got to be hot.
Yes, and it goes up. Oh, a near dime piece
Yeah.
down to number, believe that's 31 for Kentucky.
And looking at the replay here, great blocking by the offensive line. That's just a 50-50 ball that couldn't be converted. Great defense right there by Team Tennessee to break up that pass from happening. That's about as good coverage as you can get defensively.
Yeah, and my fault. That was Dradion Littlejohn, number 21 for Kentucky. He almost had the catch, but unfortunately, that's close, but no cigar.
Line back up and Buckeye. Send a receiver in motion.
And he'll get it. Swings around and rattled down to the ground, maybe a yard on that one.
I do like that play. I do like that idea of sending your slot in motion and having him receive the ball, almost kind of like a touch pass. Like you play college football, right?
Yeah.
Jet touch pass. Like that's one of my favorite plays. I like it. You can get the outside opened up, and then you can play smash up the middle with that. So
Very, very easily stopped if you know what you're looking for.
mhm.
But it's also good to have it in your back pocket. You can turn that motion into something dangerous, get the defense guessing one way, go the other.
And you can open up the pass game too with the motion.
Yeah, you sure can. But it looks like they won't be doing that here as the quarterback keeps and gets up to, looks to be the 50 on that 3rd and 4. Not going to get the yardage needed. Bringing up 4th and 2.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be right at the 50-yard line, right on the Cardinal logo, which, by the way, I'm not a Louisville fan by any means. I have a cousin who actually goes here, but I'm not really, I don't really watch them. I'm a sucker for vintage logos. That is sweet. I love that logo. That is sweet, man.
It is beautiful. We've got that here. We've got the vintage dunking Cardinal in the basketball stadium as well. I mean, if there's one school that's done its branding really, really well amongst all the minimalism and whatever,
Yes,
I
preach,
think
brother.
Louisville's done it right.
Preach, brother.
And with that, we will have a timeout called by Kentucky with 6:34 left in the quarter. And with that, we'll take a timeout too. Thank you so much for watching us, and we'll be right back with this beautiful game. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that logo, it feels sweet.
It's
Sick. I'm glad, we're going back to, the interlocking look. Because, that's, the best.
yeah. Is that what?
That's the, it's what we have in our helmets. I'll show you.
That the one that kind of looks like Texas's?
No. So we have, a script. Hang on, let me show you.
Oh, for Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi State. So there's our script.
Yeah, that's
right. Yeah, I'll show you interlocking when I get a chance.
All right. Ready? Welcome back, everyone. We have looks to be offsides called on the...
Looks like the defense.
Yeah, we've got someone psyching themselves up there on that far right edge.
So let's try to keep count, right, of how many flags get thrown this game. I'm thinking that's 3 or 4.
Unfortunately,
so
I
far.
do not have that many fingers.
Okay.
count for
You
this
don't have
entire-
3 fingers?
No, but for the whole game, I'm assuming I need all my toes and then some. It's been let's just say they've been testing out the wind quite a bit today.
Yeah.
And a good handoff. Gets a decent run for about 3 yards off to the left side.
I like that right there. They lined up under center in the pistol, had their whole offense lined up on the line. Sometimes it's good to just go back to the basics, go to square one and just try and pound that ball up the middle. And these small these small gains don't really at face value produce much, but they add up over time.
Yep, so coming back out under center. He'll hand it off right this time, and again, stuffed at the line.
Yeah, great defense right there by the linebacker.
Yeah, Xavier Saffel.
Yeah, that's who's number 22? Number 22, Xavier Saffel from Bellevue, Tennessee. So,
Doing a great job there.
yeah, way to clean up the play right there. Looks like they're calling the play in. What are you saying, sorry?
No, I was just essentially doing the same thing. I mean, props again to the defense. It's been a commonality between that last 7th grade game and this one as well. Defense really standing on their heads, not letting any real chunk yardage go. But one thing I also wonder is, when will we see the passing attack? I know we've not seen a plane around here for a while, but
yeah,
like you were saying earlier, when's the air raid coming back? And here it will come. Can he get it? Oh, goodness, no. Knocked down out of his hands by number, can't tell if that's 4 or 9.
We'll see on the replay right here as quarterback takes it under center in the pistol. Play action rolls out. And I didn't get that number either.
I'm going to guess that's number 9, Elijah Preston, listed as a wide receiver, but very well could be playing both ways, as that was some very good lockdown coverage.
Yeah, fantastic pass coverage right there. Looked like he was playing man-to-man, and he did his job. You can't ask for any more. As I'm going to presume that's number 5. Do you have 5 fingers? I'm assuming you do. I have 5 fingers.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, you said earlier you didn't have that many fingers when I said 3.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be bad.
I'm just picking at you, man. I like to mess with people.
You're all good. I mean, the only thing that's not good is the constant pace of these referees' whistles. And I mean, yes, it's a bit of it is a discipline issue. You want to see these guys get more tuned up for all their plays. You don't want to see flags on every play, especially when we're in the actual season.
Right.
And that is a good thing. You get the chemistry built. You have the team ability to play. And a dropped punt is going to turn into a run. He's back to the line of scrimmage.
That's
and
a first
he gets
down.
that first down. Oh, my goodness.
That's number 6. Flag number 6. As we see the replay right here, looks like it was the snap was a little bit to the far right. He barely catches it, bobbles it, and he just runs, and he takes as much real estate as he can.
And a great job. Thank you, by the way, to our sponsors. We wanted to give a quick shout out to them.
Turnkey Title and Escrow. I know I was talking about Estate earlier. Speaking of Estate, Turnkey Title and Escrow, they can help you with all your title needs, especially when it comes to Estate. So just had to plug that in real quick. So.
All good. Well, talk about lock and key. That punter fit right into his needle. Thread the needle, if you will, right in there, and was able to catch the defense almost sleeping. A great job also done by the punt return or the punting team to draw them off. I don't even know if they meant to, but they were collapsing in. You had your rushers going, and that brought the men with them. Open up a wide open space and got him just enough room.
Well, I feel like what's not what people don't consider on those kind of like that wasn't a fake punt. It was more so, punter taking what he could get. But people forget, on punt, the defense, the team that's receiving the ball, is playing it like they're going to receive the ball. And so they were thinking, okay, it's going to be, right side of the field. So that's where they went. And the punter saw that. Granted, I think his intention when before the snap was to punt the ball, but he saw the defense shade one way and he went the other. That's a heads up play right there by your punter. Smart young man right there.
Yeah, you always love to see some heads up special teams players, and that is one For sure. As they line up now for 1st and 10 at the 19. A quick pass off to them and out to the 10. A great job by number 2 of Kentucky, Kylan Warner, getting the easy catch and making a big play to continue on the drive that honestly looked like it had stalled out until that massive punt turnaround.
Yeah, and I mean that's all that's all you can really do right there on that play. Didn't look like there was anything open deep the quarterback wanted to take. That's all right. Sometimes the dink and dunks can turn into those large chunk plays like that. Nothing wrong with going short every now and then. You take the safe option. I'll say this: it's better than an incompletion or an interception any day of the week.
Yeah, it sure is. And this is a handoff that will not go for short yardage. It's going to go for negative yardage, unfortunately, as he trips up right on his way back to the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd and short. You're at your 10-yard line exactly. What play you calling? I want to pick your brain.
Well, call me a spammer. If we're
Don't say 4 verts. Don't say 4 verts.
I'm not saying 4
okay,
words.
all right.
I am probably looking for a mesh look or
okay.
the classic slants.
Okay.
Just to try to cut up the defense a little bit, confuse some assignments, and if they are man coverage, it's just going to go, hopefully, past someone. So, set back up. They've got 4 wide receivers out, and a great handoff is going to get blown up. Oh, my goodness. Violent thrashing like a fish out of water, but dang, he has 4 Tennessee defenders wrestling him down and bringing up what looks to be a 4th and 1.
Yeah, 4th and short. Going back to what you said, kind of funny to know that because I run a stack. I'd have you in Tampa 2 all day. Have my DT sitting man. I'd eat that much up, dude. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. But then you just look for the wheel route. You just look
True.
for the wheel route.
Yeah, you would look for the wheel route. You'd have it short every time, pretty much. That's smart. That's smart. Let's see if that's what they do here. Wheel route. I could see it.
I mean, no offense to Kentucky, I don't believe they have my offensive genius.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of national championships brought back to this stadium in particular in my CFB 25-26 save files, but they're not here in real life, unfortunately. So, looking to take home some real hardware today, though, is the Kentucky and Tennessee teams, including our offensive, defensive, and overall special player or MVPs of the games, who will be named afterwards. But now, lining up for special teams, that looks like it's going to be number 20, some. Is that 22?
Believe so. Tennessee's roster right
there. Looks like maybe Carter Glass, the defensive back. And a good field goal. No, it's number 23. Apologies. That would be Kipton Walden. Good.
Yeah, great kick right there.
Yeah. What was that, 30-some?
30-some odds, I think. It was spotted right at the 22-20-ish yard line, and then you add another 5, so like 27 maybe. Yeah. We'll say it's 30.
Yeah, bump him up to 30.
We'll bump him up to 30.
I mean, give the kid his flowers because that was money.
Yeah, if there was a string in the middle of that upright, I mean, he hit it.
Well, Lord knows that Max Gilbert could not do that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So, he'll get back out on the field for
That was
his
a shot.
kickoff.
That was random.
I had unfortunate days in the past, including a Georgia game.
Yeah.
Give me some motivation against that player. But back to the real players at hand. We've got Kipton Walden lining back up for yet another kick. This time trying to pin him deep off this kickoff. And it's up. Good kick. Fielded at the 9, and Tennessee falls down on the return, unable to make anything out of it except a challenge for their offense. Let's see how they handle it.
And the turf monster's kind of been out, haunting people today. It's
it sure
especially
has.
that side, like that kind of right side. It's been kind of slippery over there. I wonder if there's.
Yeah.
Has it rained here recently, or?
It did rain a couple days. No, I believe maybe yesterday. It's been on and off rain for better part of the week as Tennessee takes possession.
Go motion.
And a handoff is fumbled. Who's got it?
It's like Tennessee will retain possession right there. I believe that's number 40.
Yeah, Danny Spurlock from Germantown. The 5'9", 148 athlete did a great job of falling on that ball, maintaining possession despite the bad loss of yards. And this is going to be a long second down, maybe about 2nd and 20. And they'll drop back. Pump fake. And he's looking to scramble, does a good job getting out and back to the 10, but unfortunately, he's clobbered by that Kentucky defense. This Kentucky defense, not just this Kentucky defense, but the Kentucky defense overall through all 3 of these games has been a tad bit temperamental in their composure. Sometimes they're in it to win it. They stay on top of it, and they've got great plays. But when they're not there, they are not there. And
sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
One thing I should say, it's starting to get dangerous. That's flag number 7. I'm running dangerously low on fingers right now. I may have to resort to the toes.
Oh, no.
This is not good.
Oh, no. Well, don't worry. It's only the first quarter.
That's not a good sign.
Yep. So now 8 minutes and 46 seconds into the game, we've got 7 flags. And Cade Bolden looks to be changing the call. Hands it off. And some decent run blocking gets them almost back to the line to gain.
It's going to be 4th and short.
Here comes another.
They're going to go on the ball. They're going to go no huddle.
No huddle. Can they get it here? What is it, 2 yards to go?
And he's met at that line.
Yeah, a great job.
He may not have got that.
Edge of Kentucky crashing in there and blowing past that offensive line for the Volunteer State.
And it looks like they're going to give it to. Wait a minute.
Maybe the last.
Hang on.
The last play 3rd down.
I don't know because the sideline ref had it at 4th down. That play happened, and it's still at 4th down.
Okay, we're on 4th.
Okay,
right
we're
now.
on 4th.
We're
okay,
from our intel.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the referee, what he had. So, if there's anyone to blame, it's him.
Yeah, that's obviously such a heinous thing to do in this day and age of 7 flags in 8 minutes.
Yeah, the ref with 7 flags, I can trust him to. Sorry, I'm throwing too much shade.
We're gonna end this game with more flags than the United Nations at this rate. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And
that was good.
It's getting rough.
Did you say 6 flags? It's not 6 flags. It's 7 flags. Yeah, it's 7 flags. Not like the amusement park.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us, and thank you to our sponsors. We're going to take a quick break while we reset for this second quarter of action coming at you in just a moment. Welcome back, folks, as we start this quarter off with a punt from Tennessee, a muffed punt, and it looks like Tennessee has recovered.
Yeah, it looks like that was a line drive as we see the replay right here. You're going to watch the punt. Yeah, it looked like it just came off the wrong side of his foot. Just got tripped up right there, and that's just unfortunate, man. Couldn't get back on his feet quick enough. Looked like he had an extra guy to deal with, and man, just lost the ball. That gives the Volunteer State another chance.
Yeah, that was really, really lucky break for Tennessee, not only with the muffed kick, but also with their first man missing the ball entirely, having the backup there to cover it up and return possession of the ball to them at the Kentucky 48. The lineup, one back in the backfield. Motioning to receiver, but he'll call it off, it looks to be. And, the referees have something to say once more.
No. Where's the flag at? I don't see it.
I don't see a flag, but it looks like they're removing a player for some reason or another. They'll send off Tennessee's back.
We'll call that 7.5.
Yeah. Bring on number 19, Jalen Cameron out of Germantown. Sends back in motion. He gets it off the touch pass. And he's got room to go. 30. And he's brought down at the 20. Number 14, Liddell Lyle. He's a wide receiver out of Tyner. And he's done a magnificent job running it on that play. Let's see that again. Yes, that wonderful speed catches the outside. What do you got to say about that, Mike?
Man, that was a great rush right there, but let's talk about the blocking right there. Like, literally just opened up a hole for him. Noah parted the Red Sea with that one. You could probably drive a truck through that hole. That was great blocking right there by the offensive line. I'm going to give the offensive line credit where it's due. Is this number 8?
Yeah.
It's number 8.
So, after we're done yapping about how great of a run that was, it's going to get completely erased by flag number 8.
Abandoned, irrelevant.
Yeah.
Done, erased, vanished.
I mean, what's more fitting? So, once again, one back in the backfield, 3 wide receivers, one to the screen. And he'll get the ball, but he won't get any yards off that. That's probably going to be a loss of 2. So, Liddell Lyle's contribution goes from wonderful to abysmal in one motion of the ref's wrist.
Yeah, say that 5 times fast, or 8 times fast, excuse me.
Unfortunate.
8 times fast.
Yeah. That's a good one. So, kind of grasping at straws now. Oh, my goodness. Wrapped up in the backfield. That edge rush is... Oh, my goodness.
Let's get a replay on that.
Goes home. Number 15, Cole Pinson.
Now, watch Cole Pinson right here, right? He rushes I believe that's C-gap. That's a great read right there by the linebacker to just bring the house right before the play even happened. He perfectly timed the snap.
Yeah.
So his momentum carried him forward. That's perfect, man. I don't even have to talk about it anymore.
No,
y'all got eyes, y'all can see it.
A great job done by Cole as he not only snuffs out any hope of a positive play here on this Tennessee possession, it has set them back to 2nd and 30. I don't even know how it just gets this bad for them, but they roll out right, and oh my goodness, it gets worse.
As there's a fumble right there.
A punch out.
We'll see the replay right here.
Number 9.
Oh, that's number 9?
Number 9 is here to stay.
Yeah, the punch out right there. The great punch out right there, though, by the defensive player. Just literally reached around him. Kind of threw a haymaker at the ball right there and just
Yeah.
knocked it out.
Great job. Send him to UFC 200, whatever it's on.
I don't watch UFC.
Yeah, but unfortunately for Landry Bounds, I believe we put the announcer's curse on him saying, I don't know, it could get worse than this. Well, that's how. As he fumbles away the ball, trying to roll away from the pressure, and Kentucky will get their opportunity to go up. More points. They're currently up 3-0. But a defensive struggle on both sides of the ball leads us to this handoff here. He gets a cut, 20, 15, 10, and he gets tackled down at the 4. A wonderful job from number 7, Jaden Ferguson. Maybe.
Yeah, great run right there. As you see, that's a cross play coming out of the Buckeye, split back. He just makes a great move on the defender, gets past him, jukes to the right, and the other defender's there to clean up the play, prevent him from scoring. But what a run.
Yeah, Jaden Ferguson did a great job there getting into space and staying up when he had to. Really, really, really great field position now for Kentucky. See if they can make something out of it.
As they go back to the bell cow here, and oh gosh,
well,
that's number 10.
It looks like touchdown for Jaden Ferguson and Kentucky, but Stripes has something to say as per usual. So let's see that once more. A great, great job getting in there for Jaden Ferguson.
Looks like this one is coming back.
But
he can still put that on the highlight reel.
Oh, surely.
So,
I mean, he's got the commentary on it too.
Yeah.
But once again, referees have made everyone's day just so much better. As we've got 6 minutes and 54 seconds left in the half. Both teams with 2 timeouts. And what was a 1st and 5, I mean, the sticks aren't even moving anymore.
No.
They gave up. They're just kind of chilling. So we're on the 15-yard line. And it's I guess this is a first and goal situation. And Jaden Ferguson gets it once more, but I think after the 3rd time, it might be the charm as number 55 for Tennessee comes rolling in. Shemar Souls, the 5'11", 251 defensive lineman from FRA.
Big 'em.
Slaps him down. I mean, that's a man of an 8th grader.
Yeah, that's a big old kid.
So, even further back, looks like they're going to be on the 20 now. Things aren't looking too hot for Kentucky on this drive where just 2 plays ago.
2 plays ago.
You're dancing in the end zone.
And now you're dancing at the 20-yard line, minus the dancing.
Yeah. Well, let's see if they can dance their way out of this one. Dual backs once again. Drops back, finds a man, and bobbled. He caught it for a gain of 5 yards. That's number 13, Brett Wisen.
Let's look at the replay right here. Let's see Wisen coming from the slot, runs a little out and circus catch.
Yeah, if we were looking for a dance, we certainly got one as he tiptoes, bobbles, and wobbles his way up to the 15-yard line there. Setting up once again in the dual back formation. He's going to drop back, hopefully. Oh, and big hit on the pressure. Unfortunate.
Oh, no.
And guess what? Guess who's back? Back again.
We've got some really bad news, ladies and gentlemen.
Flag is back.
I'm out of fingers. That is 11 flags now. Which, to be fair, that might have actually, been a PI. But the fact that we are at this point in the first half is slightly concerning, ladies and gentlemen. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm honestly just disappointed at this rate. I mean, I don't know if it's a discipline, if it's a composure issue. I know, like, the lights are bright in here, but they're not on. I don't know if it's the fact that these referees wanna feel like we're playing D1, but they've got 8th graders out there. Either way, let me go home. And a great run to the outside left, spun around, but not taken down. That's number 34, Casey out of Paducah Middle. He gets the job done. Let's see that again.
Yeah, right there you said, let me go home. That's a house call right there.
Amen. That was beautiful. And once again, great blocking. Like you said, he finds a wide open route. I mean, he also finds Tennessee sleeping. I wonder what lulled him to sleep. Maybe the sights of shooting stars in the form of referee flags. And the attempted PAT is kicked straight at the line. So, not going to be a point there for Kentucky, as they'll take the lead now, or expand their lead to 9-0 with 4 minutes and 53 seconds left in the quarter. We thank you all for joining us, and we'll be right back after this quick message from our sponsors. Let's give them some shout outs. Thank you for the title sponsor, Collins Auto Group. Thank you to G. Starks Realty sponsoring our first downs. We haven't been on top of that as much as we could have, but we'll try to work on that. We've got a big thank you for Tammy Hawkins, a voice for the people, and the tent rentals of Southeastern Kentucky, I-Cubed Planning and Turnkey, Title and Escrow. So now, with the Joker and the Thief making its way back over the loudspeakers, Kentucky lines up for their kickoff. And Tennessee prepares for what they hope to be their first scoring drive of the game. And we're off. Backing up, caught
Deep
at the
kick.
5. Looking for room, he doesn't have it. Turns around, caught and driven nowhere, down.
What a kick. Let me just go ahead and say that. What a kick.
A great kick. That looked something out of college football.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, that's what my reaction was to. Guess who's back? It's a flag. Once again, our referees are
That's a dozen.
more than happy to be involved in this game. And they're staying actively involved in this game. Yeah, I just heard a great idea that maybe we should sponsor the flags next year. I mean, they're getting more airtime than half these players. But that'll walk the Tennessee team back even further, back to the 10-yard line. So, making what was a great punt and a difficult position for Tennessee an even worse one, especially with how strong this Kentucky defense has come out at times. So,
So, I'll just go ahead and say this, right? According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, a thing of eggs, on average, from last month is $2.19, right? That's a
pretty
dozen.
cheap.
That's a dozen eggs, right? A dozen flags in a football game is free. So if you have any question of where you want to put your money, it's on the refs when it comes to flags.
They'll give it to you.
But speaking of money, we need to talk about our investment partner, or our sponsors at E3 Investments. If you got a lot of money, if you have a little money, doesn't matter. He's going to take care of you in Brentwood. So you need a guy. I know a lot of financial advisors. They have a lot of titles or not, excuse me, titles, licenses. That guy's got a lot of license. I trust that man. So I haven't used him personally, but go check him out. Tell us how he helps you.
So dropping back now, he gets a quick look to the outside, gets up to the 14, maybe 13-yard line, but not quite enough to get the distance to the line to gain. But will bring up 2nd down and 6 for Tennessee. Not a terrible position. Still not a great one either, as you are still in the shadow of your own end zone. A low snap will not help with that as it's fumbled and picked up by Kentucky. And it looks like it's going the other way.
Looks like it's the big man that came up with it.
And the big man.
Number 15, excuse me. That's the linebacker.
Yeah. Cade Bolden. That's not the first time we've called his name. The quarterback.
From Waverly.
Hold on. Number 15.
Yeah. He came up with the ball.
Whew.
As we see on the replay right here, number 15.
And
the Waverly product
is a great way to contribute to your team. Get the ball back for yourself.
That's a Starks first down, isn't it?
Yeah. That's
Starks
a G
first
Starks first down. So, Kentucky picking it up right where they left it, near the end zone. And a handoff goes wonderfully as they cut around the line, get back up, and look to do it all over again. That was what, number 30, I believe?
Believe so.
Column 30. Jerron Childry. Yeah, the running back from Meese Middle.
Where else? Yep.
So now out of the dual back formation, that's not the same quarterback. That's number 0, Reed Grebner.
As there's a solid, looks to be a 5-yard run.
So a good job. At least they're getting consistent.
Number 30. That is Childry.
Yeah.
From where else?
Meese Middle. So a great job here getting consistent yardage. I mean, I think that's the tale of the two teams today.
Yeah.
You've had Tennessee break off home run.
A home run.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Home run and go quiet. Tennessee hasn't got any home runs in this game.
No. And Kentucky's just kind of, silently grinded this one out.
I mean, this is like watching Big Ten football. So another consistent chunk will give Kentucky the first down and put them what looks to be at the 2-yard line.
And real solid position to go into the half as well.
Yeah, great setup for Haft. As they'll look to drive it in here, I'm assuming they will hand it off once more, but always good to be ready.
Never know.
And a little contact on it, but they're in.
Big man.
Number 30, Jerron Childry gets hit to go.
As he just powers his way to the end zone right there. That's what you want in a split back formation. Whenever we ran it back when I played, we called it thunder and lightning, right? So you always had your quick guy, then you had your guy who can just go up, take the ball, and hit somebody. And that's what you want. That's, the kind of player you want in your backfield, somebody who can, in these short yardage situations, get the amount of, yards needed. And that's what he does. And he's rewarded with 6.
Yep. So this time here, Kipton Walden, the kicker, hoping to be a little more successful on the PAT. It's up, and it's good. The first kick made in this game here today with 2:07 left in the first half of play. A good one so far. Unfortunate, though, that it's been so one-sided.
Yeah. I will say Kentucky has played great defense so far. So
Yeah, they really have, and they're going to take a second to collect themselves and get ready to hop out on the field for this kickoff once more. Tennessee really needs to come up with something soon. They're down what still can be 2 possessions
Yeah.
if they play their cards right. So if you take it out now, get maybe 20, 25 yards and resort to the air raid attack, I think that they could very well turn up some points on this possession,
Yeah.
unlike their previous few.
I'm trying to think. I can't remember who received the ball first half. Was it?
I'm having trouble recalling myself.
Yeah. Tennessee kicked off is the official word I'm hearing.
So not only is it hopefully a fruitful drive for Tennessee and a good start here as he gets it back out to the 30 off a squib kick, but if it's true that Tennessee kicked off initially, that means they will be receiving in the start of the second half, giving them a all but sure handle of this game.
Excuse me. Tennessee kicked off. Sorry.
So
Mix
Tennessee,
up. Yeah. Tennessee kicked off. So they would receive it going into the second half. So they need to score here, hold them, and try and score in the second half to get back in this game.
Okay, yeah. So Tennessee,
as they go quick in the air.
And they've got it. A wonderful job from number 14, Liddell Lyle, out of Tyner. Called his name
here. Yeah, that's a little seam route right there. Just, splits the middle and middle of those 2 receivers. Looked like they were playing a little bit of zone on defense and just caught them sleeping. Caught the middle sleeping and quick little gain right there. They went wide. They're going real wide right here.
I mean, this is a Tennessee football team.
It is, yeah. This is a little bit veer and shoot right now. A little bit.
Yeah, but it's looked to be the only thing that's really been effective. Oh, never mind. Well, maybe it is. So after the dropped snap, he recovers and has the quick thinking from Cade Bolin to turn it around and run it for 6 yards. A great job done by the quarterback, salvaging something out of that busted play.
Yeah, low snap as running back almost got drawn offside.
So this time they'll send it up the middle and not turn out many yards from that one. They're going to have it at the 38-yard line. Looking to be a 3rd and 4, maybe 5-yard down.
And let me correct myself. Running back was almost drew for all.
Oh my goodness! Sorry to cut you off.
No,
but he laid the boom there.
What a hit!
He saw that hospital pass coming.
Man, he just sniffed it out. We see
Watch
right here,
replay.
Little bubble. Oh my gosh, he went off his man, saw that bubble route, saw the ball leave his hand, and his eyes probably got red. He got mad at that receiver trying to catch that ball and just lowered his shoulder.
Florida.
Are you talking about
I'm talking about I didn't want the ball.
What's his name? Chauncey Majors? I forget his name.
Major Burns.
No. What's his name? I forget.
Oh, no, that's the South Carolina-Michigan game. Javion Clowney, that was a good one too.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I didn't want the ball. I wanted him.
That's bothering me. I gotta find that.
I feel like it. Who is Major Burns?
Major Wright. Okay.
Major
Wright.
Yeah. No, that was a brutal one. But yes, also seeing shades of Javion Clowney in that massive hit. Although,
Well,
no,
Javion Clowney, the offensive guy, his helmet popped off.
yeah.
So
Not
that
quite
might be
that.
the best hit ever.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure that's the best
Yeah.
hit in college football history. But this one, maybe the best one in future stars Kentucky versus Tennessee history, as really laying out the man on the unfortunate screen pass for Tennessee. As they're going to look back to it, but now they had the man downfield, number 9, Elijah Preston out of Christian Brothers. Can't get underneath the pass. It's a little too overthrown. And after the 4th down attempt, it'll be a turnover on downs, and Kentucky will assume possession with 6 seconds to go at their own 41.
Now you say that, but we saw a really good punt or really good. Oh no, sorry, I thought it was 4th down. I apologize. That was 4th down.
No worries. We were still in awe
Yeah.
from the greatest hit in 8th grade football. Can't wait to see that. I'm going to go home and watch greatest 8th grade football hits.
Is that even a video?
I hope not.
You
But-
hope not.
I mean, we got to save some CTE for the later years.
Yeah.
But that will be that will wrap up the first half of this exciting 8th grade Rising Stars Challenge between Kentucky and Tennessee here in L&N Stadium. We thank you for joining us here on this wonderful afternoon. We look forward to catching up with you in just a few moments after halftime. But until then, thank you for watching, and don't go anywhere.
Notice how they stopped calling flags after 13?
Welcome back, folks, to L&N Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. We've got a great game going. A little one-sided, though, as Kentucky leads 16-0 as they kick off, and a little bit of confusion on that kick. It's two men going for the same one, but it gets decently far back and will be stopped around the 21-yard line.
There's a little bit of extra English there.
Well, nothing like some extracurriculars to supplement your 8th grade education.
Yeah, graduate high school early with that much. Yep.
Yeah. So a great job on the kick will lead to Kentucky's strong and talented so far defense standing tall at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I'd love to see Tennessee. I know we said, we want to see them air out the ball a little bit more. These are 8th graders, man. They've made some pretty, good throws today that have unfortunately fallen incomplete. But, I would love to see, some more deep connections for Tennessee.
Me too. But that won't come on this one as a quick handoff for the inside zone. We'll get number 40 for Tennessee rolling. He's not on my roster.
For Tennessee?
Oh, he sure is.
Yeah,
My bad.
Danny Spurlock out of Germantown.
My bad. I was reading the wrong roster.
It happens.
So Danny Spurlock gets the early, 1 yard, 2 yard gain?
Just about. Maybe we'll say 2.
Yeah.
We'll give it to him.
So,
No
now,
pun intended. My bad.
2nd and 8, they'll do it again. And Spurlock gets all the way up to the 30, maybe 31, call it. So now looking at 3rd and 2, maybe 3rd and 3.
Yeah, gets all a chunk right there by Tennessee. I wouldn't be surprised if they, try and, jam it up the middle right here. But I also wouldn't be surprised, if they try and, run to the left right here. They got, trio left. Could try and use them as blockers considering they got the numbers advantage over there.
Yeah, definitely could be a little bit of fake out. You saw I believe that's the mic there. Looked like he was blitzing. Now he's committing a little bit more. Caught by the fake out hard count. And now he comes, but he's picked up number 2 on the screen pass. Rolls out of 1 tackle, but is clobbered by 4 more.
He might be short.
I think he might have gotten it initially.
Oh, no, they're going to give it to him.
They'll spot him at the 34, and that will move the chains for another G. Stark first down. G. Stark Realty.
Yeah, right there, like I said, that they had the numbers advantage. They had 3 guys over there versus the defense's 2. Great play right there, a little short route.
And a great outside handoff is going to get hit hard by number 16 of Kentucky, Amari Garth. And honestly, quite frankly, he hit like a truck there.
Yeah,
and
he did.
And if you're looking for any new truck, any Ford vehicle, I recommend you go to Bill Cullen's Auto Group, the main sponsor of this fantastic day here, and get yourself one of those great automobiles from Bill Cullen's Auto Group. Go check them out, as they've done all of us a great favor here today by sponsoring this event. Another handoff to number 40. So, Spurlock will try once again. Looks like he might have gotten a few more there, and these consistent running yards are getting Tennessee not big chunk plays, big momentum builders, but they are moving the chains a little bit.
Yeah, and right here, they're just kind of slowly grinding away, trying to drive at Kentucky. Going back to the sponsors, Collins. If you go there, you could be driving away with a Nissan, Ford, or a Lincoln. So head on over to Collins today and get you a drive, as we are now on number 14 in terms of penalties.
So an absolutely brutal day of penalties has almost racked up more penalties than points in this game. Let's see who wins out in the end.
That's funny.
Another slow snap, but it's recollected and caught from behind. Here comes number 11 for the Kentucky side of the ball. That is Connor Spencer, the 6'5" defensive end. This guy's in 8th grade.
Yeah, 6'5".
6'5".
I'm telling you, man.
215 pounds. This guy is a beast. And he's not the only 6'5" player on this team. Kellen Newton, the 6'5" O-lineman, weighing in at 305 pounds. These guys are monsters.
Yeah, so he'll definitely be playing on Friday nights moving forward, but he may be playing on Saturdays too. Just keep an eye out on him.
And that is the beauty of this event. It gives Kentucky and Tennessee a great stage to show off the talent that they've been working on for years and really, really accentuates the necessity of it. So we're on pause again as a timeout is taken by presumably the refs. Not seeing any off of Tennessee or Kentucky's total, so we'll keep on rolling. So
looks like they're going to line up and gun with 4 wide.
Single back, but pressure's coming, Hall, and it's picked off. Who, once again, does it? It's number 15.
Yeah, that's a great play right there, as we'll see if we can get a replay right here. But, man, he just came in ball hawking, and he just wanted it more, man. Just came in, sniffed that ball out, read the quarterback's eyes, and just went after it, caught it, and it took him a lot. It took a lot of guys to get that man down. Very physical corner. That's a corner you want on your team. It's always good to have a couple guys, who are solid in coverage, who are going to give you good zone defense, good boundary guys, good guys who can be in the slot. But a physical receiver is one of the most valuable things you can have on your defense.
Yeah, so forgive me. I got the number wrong there. That's number 16.
And let me correct myself. Not receiver, corner. My bad. I said receiver.
Yeah, but a great job there getting possession back and a touch pass coming around strong on the outside. That is number 21, Dradion Littlejohn. Not the first time I've called his name today, but he is racking up yards, bringing Kentucky out to the 11-yard line now.
And it looks like he wanted to go to the house on that one, but unfortunately couldn't make it. But if you're looking for a house, speaking of, that's our sponsor. That is a Stark first down.
Yes, that is another G. Starks Realty first down. He may not be going home quite yet, but you can certainly find your home with G Starks Realty. Another handoff, this time to the left. He's got blockers. He's going, and no. Shaken off the block and ragged down at the 5-yard line.
So it's going to be second and short. Looks like it's going to be that's going to be right at the 5-yard line. I thought he may have got close to, the 3, maybe even 2-yard line, but nonetheless, still a great run to get Kentucky up close.
Yeah, great job from Warner taking that out and over pretty strong. I mean, one thing I want to give a shout out to as well, across the board today, Tennessee, Kentucky, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. There's been some pretty good drip on the field today. I'm looking at Warner right now. He's got the bright cleats on. He's got the dangling mouthpiece. He's got I believe he might have the towel, but I know he certainly has the arm sleeves on.
Looks like they're going to go in a go-go right here. Do you see that?
I do, and Warner ends up getting the ball, but does not get any yards there. Smashed at the line of scrimmage and driven back a few. So that will bring up third down.
Yeah, 3rd and long, and in this situation, I'm trying to draw up a pass play so I can get my guy either to the end zone or first down. Obviously, that's the goal of any offense. But if I'm the offensive coordinator right now for Kentucky, I'm trying to draw up maybe like some sort of scissor scheme to kind of cross up the receivers, especially in the corners of the end zone. That's
Yeah.
usually the money. That's usually the money spot in football when it comes to passing. I like to compare it to the corner three in football, or not football, basketball.
Yeah, anywhere where you're challenging the defense, maybe a linebacker, maybe a
Spread them out, yeah.
a safety, a DB in zone. If you give him two he has to choose from, he's probably going to make a choice.
Yeah.
And that ends up getting you a free look. But a Kentucky timeout will send us to a quick break. We thank you again for joining us here today for this wonderful, wonderful event, and we'll see you back in just a moment. Bye-bye. And we're back with a wonderful shot to the end zone, but the big tight end unable to reel it in.
That's unfortunate right there. As we see the replay, looks like they're in the go-go. 2 running backs to the right side. They both play block, chip, and go. And the slot receiver kind of runs like a wildcat pass, and just not good enough. Just cannot reel it in.
Yeah, and an unfortunate look for number 44, Reed Napier, the tight end. The 6'2", 235 tight end was unable to reel that one in, but give him a few years, make him a junior in high school, and that's good all day. Speaking of good all day, that's a great point after attempt. No, that's a field goal, right?
Yep, that's a field goal.
That's a field goal. Apologies, I'm a little out of my headspace, but a great field goal will send us.
Not yet. Not yet. I think.
Oh, not if the
It's
refs
gonna be
have
a
anything to
re-kick.
say about that. It's a classic trope of this entire game.
Ref ball.
The most important colors on this field are not blue and orange, it's black and white. So,
Well, I guess they'll call it.
he'll back off.
I guess they'll leave it.
Chatter and confusion. We'll chatter and confusion maybe send some effects across the screen. As it's been a great day so far. We've got 3 minutes left in the third quarter of our final game of Rising Stars Challenge between Tennessee and Kentucky. We thank you for joining us, all 276 of you, and we look forward to riding out these final 13 minutes, I believe, maybe 15, depending on the quarter length, as it's been all Kentucky in this matchup.
Yeah. And today, I mean, it's been all Tennessee pretty much. I mean, the first game, was close, and that was a nail-biter finish. And, Tennessee just outright won the second game. But this game has just been all Kentucky, all the time. Man, they've just came out and just smacked them in the mouth. They played a good brand of football defensively, offensively. a little bit of laundry here and there, if the Zebra has something to say, but um, man, they've just dominated. They played really good. A lot of these, upcoming freshmen have got a bright future at hand with their, respective high school programs. As looks like we're going to re-kick.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I have to disagree with you on that little bit of laundry comment. I mean, this is enough to get your mom mad at you for overflowing
Yeah.
the washer machine, but it'll go again, and it's up. It's good. A great job. Once again from number 23, Kipton Walden, the wide receiver. Bowling Green Junior High has a good one, that's for sure. They'll have some strong kicking talent for the next couple of years. I don't know what I'm talking about. He's not going to declare for college early. 4 years.
Yep.
So, now, up 19 points to 0. Kentucky lines up once again for another kick now with 2:55 on the clock. Tennessee really needs to come up with something here, don't they?
Yeah, they really do. I mean, again, it's just been the Zebras have some, to say about this whole thing, but really offensively they've turned the ball over a little bit. Really haven't just clicked, and I get it. Some of these kids are, driving, 4+ hours to go play this game, and you're essentially gathering a group of strangers together to play a football game.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, the concept of an all-star game like this. But I mean, these are talented guys. I'm sure at some point in their middle school or, I'd even say Pop Warner career, they've experienced some kind of like adversity. They'll get it together. They'll get, they still have time to put together a couple drives and put some points on the board.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like Tennessee just could have used any extra moments that they could have had to get a little stronger. But the Turf Monster is not able to claim its victim this time, as Tennessee will wind it back up and out to the 24-yard line on this return. So a little bit better of a start.
Little bit of a return, yep.
For Tennessee. Let's see if they can carry that momentum into a drive for what might be the
now,
first time
correct
today.
me if I'm wrong, but they've only been past the 50-yard line once, correct?
I believe so, and remember they fumbled it there.
Yeah.
And really, really, if they had any momentum at that point in time,
it went away real quick.
Yeah, dried up. Flew away like a ref's flag. And the screen pass, he'll look for an opportunity to get out of there, but there's nothing there. He'll get it up to the 26-yard line, but
not much given. I will say this defense is not given anything. I'll give credit where credit's due. The Kentucky defense has been lights out, and it's hard to play a defense, that's in a rhythm, Like, I feel like defensively football is very much a momentum kind of deal.
Oh, it surely is, and not much momentum churned up by that short run up to the 29.
I like to compare defense in football a lot to, baseball. You can get hot, you can get cold, you're either on or off. It's very streaky. It can be a very streaky thing.
Yeah, a good job done there. And a big throw, but just overthrown.
I mean, he was wide open. Oh, man.
It's been, let's just say it's been a day for Finn Hesson. He's a great arm behind him, but just not dialed in enough. I mean, he had the pressure in his face.
The arm is there, 100%. It's just this is just what it's been all day. Just miscues, just cannot connect with each other. Again, this is an all-star game. These kids, do not play with each other regularly. There's a chance they may never play with each other again, unless they go to high school with each other. But just not dialed in right now, not really connecting. But they got a chance on defense to get the ball back, maybe get some positive, momentum going, and hopefully they'll turn over on offense.
Yeah, but they'll line up to punt.
Is
A
that
whistle
number
will pull it
14?
back. No flag flies, but the whistle blows.
Redo, I bet.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe sub. I don't know.
refs are getting a little long in the tooth at this rate.
Not really sure. Are they trying to make sure everybody's set?
Not sure.
Maybe this may be a timeout.
Yeah, well, Tennessee will call a timeout. Wonder if they're rethinking the plan to kick, as you haven't had any opportunity if you're Tennessee so far. What makes you think you'll get it back? Or is this really a sign of just giving up?
I don't think it's necessarily a sign of giving up. I mean, I don't know what you can't. I mean, your offense hadn't moved the ball all day. Your defense has been all right. It's really just, like a damage control.
Yeah.
Punting it away and hoping for the best on defense. Because if you give the ball back to Kentucky, I mean that's just going to put you more in a hole, especially in a position like this on inside their own 30. So
But I mean, at this rate, it just feels like no
yeah,
matter what, you're delaying the inevitable. I don't know how you maintain motivation at this rate for the Tennessee players. But a great punt will drive them back. Fielded at the 33. Multiple great cuts.
he's
Looks to
out in
be
the
some
open.
holding, but 21 spins off and gets finally brought down at the 50-yard line. A great, great, great return from Drayon Littlejohn. Not the first time we're saying his name. I remember it because every time I say Littlejohn, I am thinking of Game of Thrones. But a great return once again. And honestly, a great punt, too.
Yeah.
Tennessee did not make it easy for them to get it up there, but strong
It was the coverage,
cuts
yeah.
and good blocks. And the coverage did a wonderful job of allowing Kentucky just can't lose their momentum, no matter what they do.
No. And that'll put them right at the midfield logo, right on the Cardinal head.
Yeah. Fun fact, Cardinals actually don't have teeth. That's one of the biggest points of contention.
I don't think any bird does.
Yeah, UK fans will constantly go, you don't have teeth. And that's why you're 4-8 every year. But besides the point, a no. Was it a
He
fumble?
broke loose. Nope, he broke loose.
Well, he breaks loose, and unfortunately, it looks like we might have a man injured on the play. That is Kyan Warner, a great running back. He's made many great plays so far, but actually, it looks like he's okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
We're going to keep playing.
So he'll wave off the sidelines from coming to help him. Looks like he's cramping.
Tough kid.
Yeah, definitely got the.
He's waving him off.
Waving him off. Saying, I don't want it. I don't want it. That's
Go home.
Oh, my goodness. I can't tell if it's hero ball or just selfish, but great mentality if you ask me, either way. As he'll take the fake. What a great job. Now, Reed Grebner, the quarterback, scrambles for at least 10, 12 yards there, right?
Yeah, just about. And that is enough for a first down, you say?
I believe that's a G. Starks Realty.
That's right.
First down. And it almost feels like Tennessee is playing a game on a 40-degree slope at this rate.
Yeah.
Kentucky just gets the ball and it rolls back down into the end zone, saying Cardinals. And Tennessee just can barely inch it on up back towards them.
Yeah, does feel like Tennessee's offense. That's perfect analogy because feels like Kentucky's going downhill and Tennessee's offense is, trying to fight uphill. So
yeah, and Sisyphus never really wins in the end of the day.
Nope. That's a obscure, not obscure, but niche reference.
So a great pass for, call it, probably about 8 yards.
Yeah.
We'll
Number
get,
13,
Tennessee.
Jordan Santiago Bussell, a Christian County Middle. What a name, sir.
Yeah, Jordan.
He may never
Okay.
make another All-American game. Obviously, I'm not wishing that on him, but he's first ballot right there just based on the name.
Yeah,
That's an awesome name.
First ballot all name list up there with the likes of General Booty. And the snap is clean, but the pocket is not. Edge rusher from Tennessee gets home.
What's the number on that sack?
That is
He's got a scrunched up jersey. It's kind of hard to tell. Gold helmet.
looks like 5.
Number 5.
Number 5 is C.J. Stewart Jr., the 6'2" D lineman. Oh my goodness, I feel tiny talking about these kids.
That kid's in 8th grade, by the way.
Yeah,
6'2" in 8th grade.
Out of Catholic, he's a beast, as
Yeah.
you can tell there. Honestly, one thing that I think could be overstated from this match alone, these guys are all great talents.
Yes.
You saw it with Penn State in the college football season last year. You can have
All the talent in the world.
in the world, but it just matters if your team clicks or not.
Yeah.
And you saw Tennessee's 6th grade team click. You saw, frankly, Kentucky's 6th grade team click. You saw Tennessee's 7th grade team click. Not so much with that 7th grade Kentucky team, but boy, this 8th grade Kentucky team sure is cooking here today.
Yeah, they absolutely are home cooking for the Kentucky team. But, you kind of said it best, draw an example with the Penn State team. That's kind of what I was referring to earlier. It's not a matter of X and O. Sometimes it's just Jimmys and Joes, and sometimes they click, sometimes they don't.
Yep. So 2 fakes won't do anything, but this pass will. As once again, Keelan Warner breaks free and brings it down to the 16-yard line. A great job moving the ball.
That's a fantastic play right there. It looked like a double or triple fake handoff, and hits his man in the flat. And again, like I said, with the dink and dunk, sometimes it's all you need.
Oh, it sure is. And honestly, you can feel it even up here now. The vigor, the defense of your team and your game has really been drained out of Tennessee, and honestly, kind of out of Kentucky too. They're playing so well, it kind of feels robotic at this point.
Feels routine.
Yeah,
it's like playing Alabama in the mid 2010s. It's just
except if you're running the triple option. Saban will never do that again.
Yeah, true.
So, out of the dual back, a fairly uncommon lack of yards will prevail.
Oh, I feel like Tennessee's defense has played good up until, now. They've had a couple. I feel like with the defense of them, they're a couple bounces away from this being a, one-score game. Like honestly. It's just been a thing of, sometimes coverage in there, sometimes, a penalty will fly in, which I've counted 13 or 14 so far. I'll probably stick with 13 to be fair, but
I don't even know if numbers go that high, man. I don't think they do. So now number 12, we'll pass it. A very real number. And lucky number 13 gets home for a touchdown. Any flags? Not that I hear of. Touchdown signal from the far ref. That is Jordan Santiago Bussell from Christian County Middle from Brody Shannon. A great connection. A great turnaround for this Kentucky team.
Yeah, and right there, just simple screen, gets the job done. Just let, Mr. All-American first name, first team all ballot, just make the play happen, and that's what he does. Just gets the ball in space, short route, and he delivers 6.
Yeah, and that 6 will be taken hot and fresh as a 7th is just the cherry on top for this Kentucky team. Now leading 26-0 with 8 minutes and 48 seconds left in the quarter. We thank you for joining us, and we will be right back after this message from your sponsors. Welcome back once more. We've got the sandstorm blowing as Kentucky kicks off in this pummeling
That's
of
a
their
touchback.
own. And
That's a touchback.
that is insane.
Yeah.
I was not expecting to see one of those today. But Kentucky will send it all the way back into Tennessee's end zone, setting them up for some of the better field position they've gotten off of one of these kicks.
Yeah.
Coming out at the 25, Tennessee hopes to put on a righting of the ship here on offense.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to, get something. Obviously, 8 minutes, down 26. Chances of coming back are looking pretty slim, but if they can just, put something together, get their mojo, just end strong. I think that's what the message is on the sideline right now. There's an outside sweep.
And
Gobbled up.
won't get that mojo back yet. Honestly, from my perspective, I feel like these kids are all here
Yeah,
because they're really good at the game.
they are.
They all have playmaking talent.
They have talent,
You're
yes.
probably not going to be able to surmount a 26-point
No.
deficit.
I think it's more of a confidence thing.
Why don't you just throw it up for highlight play after highlight play?
True.
You get some points, cool. Here's the highlight play. Quick QB run on the read, and he's going to take a hit from 4 guys at once, but he's also going to walk up with 7 yards to gain. So,
3rd and medium to go. We'll say about, oh, no, that's 3rd and short, excuse me. We'll say
3.
about 3, yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
As they line up wide, they're in the gun.
So dropping back, rolling out. He gets almost back up the line, but he's going to get thrown down. As
Not sure if Tennessee wants to punt or to go for it, but
Landry Bounds got them within a couple yards there, I believe. No, I believe it's still 4th and 3. But I understand this more. I don't know why you'd punt. You're delaying another kick. You either give them to them here or you let them march back in 2 plays. And unfortunately,
Turf Monster again.
Turf Monster gobbles up once again. This time it's Jet Dameron. the wide receiver from Tullahoma. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing these right. I am the resident Kentuckian on this broadcast team, so unfortunately I don't have as much ball knowledge as I should here.
From Tullahoma?
Tullahoma?
Yeah, it's like middle lower east, or not middle lower Tennessee, I'd say. Middle south. Um, I think it's closer to like.
Yep, that one was unforeseen, unforsaken, and frankly, might have been unnecessary. But like I said, it's highlight reels all day, and this guy has one heck of one. Keyline Walker walks home. I believe it was Keyline Walker. Walks out of here with yet another touchdown on the day. I just want to highlight for y'all real quick the beauty of this stadium that we are getting to enjoy today. Not only we are, you are, and most importantly, these players. What a great experience to get a taste of the big leagues here. Give them something to strive for. Give them something that they truly will end up cherishing, as that point after attempt is drilled down the middle. A great way to cap off yet another scoring drive for Kentucky.
Yeah, great run right there. Like you said, Kentucky's, running downhill, and Tennessee's kind of running uphill on offense. And I mean, that's just been the story today. Just one offense can't get going and one can't be stopped. So, man, this is an awesome stadium. I've never really, been familiar with ACC ball. I've never been to Louisville Stadium. This is like a pro stadium.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who has been familiar, I've been here since probably around 6 months of age and rarely missed games. It's been a great evolution of a stadium. It's been a great place to call home, and it's been a great factor in some really cool wins over Notre Dame, over Florida State when they were ranked in the top 5. A great job done here by the city of Louisville, creating, maintaining, and promoting this beautiful stadium where magic can happen. And magic sure has come for the Kentucky Rising Stars here today as they lead 33-0 with 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go, putting not one, but now 2 touchback kicks through the back of the end zone. That is insane, is it not?
Yeah, for especially someone who is not even in high school, literally a couple months away from high school, a couple months away from he might be doing high school, summer training in the weight room, getting his legs strong, but it's crazy at such a young age being able to kick that far.
Yeah, it sure is. And it looks like a few yards gained on that early rush attempt, but not enough. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 7 as the clock continues to wind down.
Under 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Beautiful day, by the way, for football.
Oh, it sure is. And talk about someone who runs mad. Number 10, Maverick Sharp out of Halls. Doing a good job taking the ball and not stopping until he is required to do so.
He's from my neck of the woods.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, looks like you're producing some good talent there. As he'll come out another handoff. And this one will get a few yards down. Still somewhat pushed at the line of scrimmage. Might be about 2nd and 5. If I'm guessing correctly. Yeah, I think.
So it looks like there's not really obviously not really a win to play for, but just trying to go out with the score, build some confidence, and, say they weren't blanked.
Yeah, and if they want one, that'll get them something.
What a catch.
Yep, that is number 29. Isaac Sills, the big tight end, and he's able to reel it in just barely.
Yeah, but I think that's a connection. What schools 29 go to?
29 goes to Wartburg, and what's our quarterback again?
Number 12.
Number 12. That is H.G. Hill. Very similar
helmets, okay.
But unfortunately not teammates outside of today.
Or no, excuse me, that's number 15.
Oh, 15.
15.
That's Waverly.
Waverly, okay.
And 29 is Wartburg.
Okay. Very similar helmets.
Yes, very similar helmets. And apparently very similar wavelengths, as they were almost able to get a seamless catch, but they still got it reeled in at the end of the day. So these are, I'd say, some momentum building. Oh! A little bit of...
We don't want that.
Sauce coming in. Might as well mix in some butter in the wavy, silky flag of a referee. As the extracurricular activities do return today. A little bit heated. I mean, it's very, very easy to find yourself in that.
Yeah.
You get down big.
Get upset, yeah.
You're not thinking much besides what's going on. And, I mean, I see refs calling for...
Man, that's just football. It's such an emotional game, and, guys are, very fierce in competition. Sometimes emotions just go unchecked, and, it happens. It happens to the best of us, so nothing to be ashamed about. Just move on to the next play.
Yeah. But a great job done by the quarterback, number 15.
There's a late hit.
Cade Bolden did a wonderful job scrambling for his life there. Got a total of about 20 yards there. A little bit under that, but as you said, a late hit and a subsequent flag will accompany it.
While that one is justified, that's 16 flags. While that one is justified.
Yeah, well, at a point, there was a chance that we were going to walk out of here with more flags thrown than points scored. But Kentucky has handled that pretty firmly. And it looks like Tennessee's looking to raise that bar even further here as they hope to get something on the board, a token for their troubles, if you will.
And while I'm okay with the physical inside run, I don't want anybody, to get a hand in the face or, lay a dirty hit somewhere. Let's finish this game clean out.
Yeah. I mean, essentially, you could call this a bowl game for middle schoolers at this rate.
You might, yeah, you might. It's a lot late for a bowl game, but
yes. Yeah. But you're getting
some experience.
Trip, you're getting to show off, and you're getting to play a team that you probably wouldn't usually.
As no one, Casper the Ghost.
Yeah.
Corner of the end zone. Touchdown. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Just miscommunication.
Peter the Pylon did not have the hands for that one. So we're going to come back for 3rd and 6. It's been an unfortunate showing.
I do think they'll connect here. I
also believe that you get two downs. You can make something happen here. And looks like they're going to come out. Tight end behind the line of scrimmage. Running back even further back. And he finds the hole. Bang! Your neck of the woods gets it done. That's number 10. Maverick Sharp Halls finds it home. as that gap opens like the Red Sea. You've made it.
Yep. That was great. Yeah, that's a great run right there, physical run. Just kind of mix it up right there. I know they went bam, 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 run, drove him down a little bit, opened up the run lanes with the pass there, corner of the end zone, and they just punched it in right there. Very next play, good run, as they're gonna go for 2 right here.
Yeah, a great job. Like you said, get out of here with something.
Yeah, it's a confidence builder. It's you walk away with something. There's a timeout.
I mean, you know what? I'm fine with this. You're wanting to get it right. These kids just got in the end zone for the first time today. I mean, you want to do it right. You want to get someone else a touch on the ball in the end zone.
Gotta end strong. Gotta end strong, man. So, these kids are about to go into high school, and I mean, there's a good chance they start for, I'm not speaking for everybody because I know each program is different, but there's a good chance some of these kids, start as a freshman, especially if they go to smaller schools, and, ball out there. This is more so just kind of like a scrimmage, kind of a warm-up for them, and, I think it's awesome to be able to have something like this at a stadium like this. This is Power 4. They're getting some reps in at a Power 4 stadium in front of, 300 people on the internet. That's awesome.
Well, a pass is not going to go their way.
This is a pick.
A picked off 2-point conversion brought in home by number 24 of Kentucky, Creed Haley.
Haley from Mayfield Middle. So that's also close to me. So
yeah, a great job done there, reeling in the ball. It was an awkward cross-body pass. You usually aren't expecting those to be high completion rates, but I mean, at this point in time, like we were saying, you just want to get out of here with something.
Well, he can hang his head and say, I threw a touchdown pass in an all-star game in a Power 4 stadium.
Yep.
Not a lot of people can say that.
Definitely a matter of perspective.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But honestly, you can use it as motivation too. These kids are in 8th grade. They have their entire high school careers ahead of them.
They may be thinking, I need to get back to this.
Yeah.
I need to get back to this. I need to do whatever it takes. So.
And an onside kick from Tennessee is bobbled and caught, but a huge hit coming in to wrap up that kick.
We may get one more play, but it's looked like, we're under 10 seconds now. That might do it.
Yeah, and that running clock is going to have its way here. So, it will wrap up here in its finality. The series goes to Tennessee, but the final game is in the hands of Kentucky. The 8th graders win 33-6 as we thank you for all of your time today. We thank you for your attention, for your love of the game, the passion, and thank you once again to our sponsors. Bill Collins Auto Group, G Starks Realty, Tammy Hawkins, Turnkey Title and Escrow, Cube Planning, and Seki Tents and Rentals. Thank you once again for joining us for these Rising Stars games, and we will see you next year back in Tennessee.